Hello, my name is Resilan Bearcat, and this is my first playthrough for the Rise of the Darkfog expansion for Dyson Sphere Program. This is the Albalda playthrough series. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. And we're back. Now, what we're going to do is head into we've actually started creating some items down here. So we have right here 20 orbital collectors. So we're going to grab these orbital collectors. And we've automated this process a little bit. We've got things coming down here being delivered here. Of course, they're all out of the box at the moment. And they're being collected here and then sent back down here to the collectors. So, I mean, we've got it automated to create that. I mean, it's certainly not it's not fast by any means, but it is functional. And let's see. We missed a spot. So, take care of that while we're at it. Now, what we're going to do is take our orbital collectors. We're going to lift off, and we're headed to the gas giant right here. And we're going to place down these orbital collectors. So, let's see. It didn't take very far to get down there. Let's see. There we go. And what I want to do is grab these things. Okay. Now we need to go find the equator. That's the only place you can put these things. And once again, we'll know the equator when we get there, because the line will be straight around instead of curved. That one's still curved. This right here, is this it? Nope, that's not it. We're getting closer. Let's see. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. That's it right there. And you'll see what I'm talking about now. You cannot. It's straight. Alright. That being the case, we are going to fly down through here and put down orbital collectors. There's the first orbital collector. We're going to hope this doesn't piss the hive off. But we'll find out. We got fire ice coming in. That is nice. And we've got hydrogen coming in. So that will be good. There we go. And let's see. There we go. And we will continue on around here. We're going to put all 20 of these down. I don't know if that's enough to cover the planet, but I think 20 is enough. We'll find out, won't we? Took a bunch of resources to build 20 of these things. So I'm going to hope that 20 is enough. So this right here is certainly not the most exciting gameplay. So let's talk about a little bit about the other stuff of what we want to do. We're building up to build purple science. We are running out of silicon, and we've got to get our purple science and get to the next planet, get over to the next star system, not the next planet. We're also going to have to go get the silicon. I think we're going to run out of silicon if we don't go get the silicon on the ice planet. So we are going to have to make an incursion onto the ice planet and probably run the dark fog off of the ice planet. Now, the problem that we have is that there is no power. Lack of item. Are you kidding me? I've already put down 20 of them? I don't recall putting down 20. They hadn't filled in. 1, 2, 3. I guess I better build them as I go. My drones have decided to take a break. I have no idea where my drones are. Where are my drones? Alright, orbital collectors and fire ice. We get rid of those 2 messages. I have no idea where my drones are. This being able to just left click and build something is very nice. There we go. There's one of my drones. They were just that far behind, weren't they? Yes, they were. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. And let's see if when I see the one up there, it didn't even get me halfway around. So I need a lot more of those. It looks like it may take 50 to get all the way around this gas giant. That's okay. Let's see how much these things are collecting. Local storage, remote supply. Yeah, we're not going to be doing anything with them locally. And that is hydrogen and fire ice. 121 per minute. So that's 2 a second and 1 a second, basically. It's coming out right there. So if I've got 20 of those, I have got quite a bit. Let's see if this is 121.57. I wonder if that's in aggregate or if that is in total. That looks like that is just about. Yeah, looks like it's per tower. Very good. All right, those are just free resources. Let's get away from this a little bit. All right, we've got to find the, oh, there we go. We will speed up a little bit and head back over here. We'll have to wait for some more of those to be built, but that's all we need for right now. So we've got our orbital collectors in there. Now what we want to do is we want to start the process to purple science. Now in order to make purple science, I need to automate graphene. I need to be building graphene, and I need to be building, I'm going to need crystal silicon, and I've got a very limited supply, but I still got to build it. So I'm going to build some of that, and then I'm going to need refined oil to build plastic. So plastic and energized graphite, I can kind of build a little plant here on this facility to build that. And then I still probably need to get more power in on this planet somewhere. Let's see what we can do about this. Need a spot to build. Here's the beginning of my bus. There's a little spot right here. And I think I can build me a little plant right here to build plastic. So what we're going to do is, starting out, we're going to put a planetary tower down here. There's plastic. I can build all of the plastic stuff that I need right here. Now this is going to take chemical plants. Do I even have any chemical plants? Only I do not. So now then, let's go down here to our mall. And let's see, there's the chemical plants. And of course I don't have a top hat on it. Okay, we're going to fix that right now. Next up, so that I don't have to fly back over here every time, we are going to put a little hat, a little logistics distribution thing on every one of these. All the way down. I'm not going to put them on those because I don't use those. But starting right here, this is where we're going to put these things. Okay. We got plenty of these things. We'll do those right there. What we will do is put some bots in here. We will provide and collect from Icarus. That's the only thing we really need to do. And it's already got a filter. Okay. There we go. Filter. The primary point of this is just so that we have, I don't know if I have to put the bots in here. It'd be an interesting test, how to test that. I don't know, starting with the science labs. Insufficient logistics bots. Where are the logistics bots? Okay, come back down here to the science lab and start that over. Right here. We'll grab 2 stacks of those, and then go ahead and stick these on. There we go. And back down here to where we were at. We did the science. We put the drones in. That's already got drones. Okay. We will need deuterium before we're done with some of this stuff, but let's see. I don't need it yet. Continuing with our little project here. All right. These have those bots. Now we've got drones. We can build more drones, better drones. And we certainly want to start getting that done. We can build better towers. But these things are already in here. Let's see. This keeps me from having to fly all over the planet. I can just grab things from wherever I'm at. That's good. Alright, that's already got drones. And that has drones because I'm using it to fly things around. Okay, there we go. Now let's go back down through here and see if I missed anything. Now I've got miscellaneous little things in this box. I don't really know what I'm going to do with those crystalline components, so we'll leave those there. Let's put the other items down here in the boxes where they go. So let's see. These go here. That goes there. That goes there. Let's see. Got copper ore. Be used. Copper ore will go into those buildings. It'll go into there though. And this can come down here. All right, that in there. And then we've got some, this is up here. The prisms. Just drop in there. Just cleaning up a little bit of stuff here and there. Let's see, gears. Oh. Crystal silicon in there. And somewhere I've got gears down here. Oh, I got these down here. There we go. All right. And then with that, put those in there, and those in there. And there we go. All right. Now then, the logistics bots, I don't want to be carrying any more of these. So we'll put that in there. Okay, with that in mind, we've got everything going. So what we'll do now is back to our little project up here, where we've got this tower blinking at us. And the first thing that we're going to do here with this project, the whole point of this, well, the point of this was I was out, I didn't have any chemical plants. And even though I was down there, I didn't grab any chemical plants. So I guess we're going to test this out right away. Let's see, where is the chemical plant? It's probably down here. it is. We'll click this right here. Let's see, there's 63 of these. Let's grab 15 of them. There we go. All right. Very good. We'll have Icarus land here. And what we need to do, building up to purple science, the thing we need to do here that we want to build is plastic. And so let's drop a chemical plant right here. What we'll do is drop it right here where there's room there for 2 of those, and let's see what it takes to build plastic. Plastic is going to require refined oil, which we should have, or we can get easily, and energized graphite. Okay, and it was going to require 2 and 1. It'll take 2 oil, still not even 1 a second though. So what we'll do, I don't need a lot of this, so what we'll do is we'll bring the refined oil out here, and we'll bring the energized graphite out there. We'll take that down, and we will then bring this right here, and we'll stretch 3 of these out down through here. And now what I want to do here is I want refined oil, demand. Okay, I'm not getting any demand. Interesting. And I want to do energized graphite. We'll do 250 of those. Nope, can't do 250. We'll do 400, 800. Right. Then we need some drones. We'll grab 25 drones. I say I'll grab 25 drones. Never mind. There's 25 drones. We'll put that in there. And we'll demand that. Now that's going to come. So we need refined oil. And then we can actually make this. Let's get this hooked up. And we will then let this go. Now we need... Let's see how many of these we need making plastic. We're going to need 6 of these. For this, so we'll bring this over here and do it on both sides, and then we will take the belt and belt it back in, spin around here, do the same thing here. Let's see, we'll put this in here, that in there, and that in there. And then we will hook this up. So that's going to come out, that's going to come out, that's going to come out. And then what we want to do is this end, this end, this end, that end. Right? And we need 1 more belt there, and then that right there. Okay, and then on the other side, hook this up. All right, there we go. We've got it hooked up. Now then we want plastic, and we will copy that blueprint in, and then we will put the plastic here, and that is going to be supply, so we'll leave that there, and we're just gonna let that fill up. Perfectly fine. So we're doing just good with that. Okay, and let's see what we can do here. We need refined oil. That's not going to do any good until I have refined oil. And then we'll come back to this in a minute. We're going to have to go to another planet to build the other part of what I want. So let's get over here. And let's go looking for refined oil. I know we have some somewhere. I think I'm burning it up right now. We'll quit burning it up. We've got refined oil right there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I think that refined oil is being used to create sulfuric acid. Not a lot of it coming out at the moment. It is coming over here, but oh, the belt is very, very light. And that needs refined oil. So yeah, we're not producing a whole lot of refined oil. What's going on here? All of those are producing. Is this thing, oh, that's down to 1 per second. That's part of the problem. Yeah, that's part of it. Okay, well that refined oil is definitely doing, it's being used. So let's go ahead and head over there. May have to create some more refined oil. We've got plenty of refined oil. These two things are not burning. I'll just take them out. They are not providing any value. Okay, there we go. And then these right here, none of these are getting used. Let's take all of them out too. All right, clean that up. All right, we've got 1.5 per second, 1 per second here. So what we need is some more oil. Got lots of oil in the tank there. So we should be producing a lot of refined oil. Let's see. There is nothing in here. Okay. Well, all the refined oil is coming out of there. But all of this is still here. So it's not lack of oil coming in here. And I realize those are down somewhat, but that's still feeding that in. That's down to 1.2. That's down to 1.5. This is crude oil. Well, I can make refined oil from crude oil. Okay, that's what I'm going to have to do. Let's see. Oh, look at this, just massive towers. I need a place to make some refined oil. Looks like there's a spot right here. That's where I can refine some oil. And what we'll do is I will bring this in right here. Now what I need is refined oil. And in order to make refined oil, we need, let's see what this is going to require. I think I'm going to require oil refinery. Right, let's drop an oil refinery here and see what we need. And I do have some oil. Oh, I don't have any on me. Oh, once again, let's go find them all. Zoom in here. Where is my oil refinery? It's right there. There is my oil refinery. There's 66 of them available. Let's grab 10 of them. Alright, now we have an oil refinery. And let's reverse this and put this. We got one belt coming out there. Let's put that in here. Alright, what are my blueprints? This is refined oil and hydrogen. That's the X-ray cracking. That is reformed refinement. That gives me more refined oil. I can take the hydrogen if I infuse it with coal. So let me see here. That takes 4 seconds. This takes 4 seconds. So I take 2 crude oil and make 2 refined oil and a hydrogen. I take the 2 refined oil and the hydrogen plus a coal, and I turn it into a 3. So I can take the hydrogen and the coal and just turn it into more refined oil. Since refined oil is what I want, that is the blueprint I am going to use, and I don't have anything for that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to create something for this. I'm going to bring down through here a belt. And what I'm going to do then is I'm going to turn this thing this way, and I'm going to space them out like this. No, actually, I'll do them like that right there. Okay. Well, it takes 4 seconds to produce that. And what I'm going to do is take this right here and basically going to put 2 of these in here. We'll run all of the outputs of this into this one, and I'm going to do this right here. So what I'm going to do is also bring this down through here. Actually, I think this will be very nice. Let's see what we got. We'll rotate that around. We want it right there. I'm going to put 6 of them in here, like this. And I'm going to turn this around and put 6 in here like this. And why are those? Because I'm out of items. Of course I'm out of items. I'm always out of items. Okay, we'll figure out if this is going to work. I want 3 belts coming down through here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the fastest sorters I have on everything. I'm going to take this. That all comes into here. Let's see. This is going to be this right here. I'm going to produce 3 out. So I'm going to reverse the middle belt and put the coal on the middle belt. No, this is going to be reverse path. That's going to be my output. That'll be refined oil. This will be coal. So this here will be 1 every 2 seconds. Okay, that'll be fine, I think. I believe that's how I... Oh, no, wait a minute. Sorry. Wrong. This only needs the 1 end. And I am cheating on the belts at the moment just because what I want to do is I want to take this out here, this here. So that's the way I want to hook the belts up. I'll hook that one up that way, that one up that way, and then I want to hook this one up this way and this one up this way. Okay. Now I can turn around and reverse this, and let's see if I can get what I need here. This is going to be, this is just going to be pulling in this, and then this right here I'm going to be grabbing from here and dumping out to here. And then probably overkill on that. There we go. Let's see. Let's put a power pole here and here, here and here. 1 in here. Okay. Let's see if this thing will work. I've got 10 of those producing. We need raw oil coming in. We need coal coming in. Let's just grab 500 coal and let's grab 1500. Just grab 1,000 of this. Shouldn't need more than that. Demand. Those are filling up. We'll go ahead and stick all of those in there and tell it don't bring the drones unless they're full. Okay, with that in mind, this is going to send refined oil out as a supply. And we're going to let it produce all it wants. Boy, it's already got some of this stuff in here. Let's see. We'll put this in here. And then put a few more wind power over there. I'm going to just put a whole bunch more in here. Alright, that's not going to hurt anything. Now, let's see what we have here. We want oil and coal. And let's see if this works. I am very curious. This is the first time I've tried this. Takes 4 seconds. It dumps everything into here. Oh, I got refined oil spit out. Look at there. Fascinating. Boy, it dumps a bunch of it out. I need to upgrade that belt. Got 8 of these things running. Maybe more than I need right now. In fact, what I'm going to do, not quite enough to fill the belt up, it looks like. But this is just waiting on the items to come in. Once that does, it dumps everything across to here very quickly, and then just reach the next set of items. Very good. If I had a couple of more of these things, I might fill the belt up. Let's go ahead and grab 2 more. Or, yeah, 2 more. Alright, let's go right down here on the mall. And I want 2 more oil refineries. These right here. There we go. And what I'm going to do is grab this right here and put it right there, and grab this one right here and put it right there. Very good. Put those off, and then it didn't quite get all the way down there. There we go. It's down there now. Let's see what, by the time we get down here, if we have the belt full. It doesn't look like we have it completely full, but boy, we are producing refined oil, and we are turning crude oil into refined oil using a little bit of coal to produce just what we want here. And the refined oil is already going out. Okay, with that in mind, back to where our plastic is. It was this direction, since that's the way the drone is going. It's probably that tower right there. Yes, it is. I can see the refined oil here. Yep, refined oil is coming in. Now we need the plastic coming out. That means I have to hook this thing up. And that means that I need, let's see, I need refined oil and energized graphite. And let's see if it starts producing plastic. This should be enough plastic. I don't need a ton of plastic. I need 2 items per second for the build that I'm doing. This gets me my plastic. Let's see how my power on this planet is doing. We're doing good on power. So we need to be judicious about how we do things now. Do we want to do graphene here from the fire ice? I think we're going to do it on our ice planet, and then take all of the excess hydrogen and feed it for powering things at our other planet. Okay, with that being the case, look at there. We are producing plastic, not, let's see, plastic. There we go. I had titanium alloy, and that is not titanium alloy. We are producing the plastic that we need for our red signs. So the next thing up after that is we need, now that we got the plastic being produced here and put into a tower, we're going to need graphene and titanium. We've got titanium because we're going to need carbon nanotubes. We've got graphene here already on the planet. So let's go ahead and see if I put another tower here. Just right in line. I've got room here. Let's see if I put graphite in here and tell it to pull in 100. Oh yes, I've got graphite, and so I don't really need the fire ice right now, and I'm going to need titanium. We'll get 500 of those, and this is going to be carbon nanotubes. This is also going to be in chemical plants. Now, do I still have chemical plants? I do. And I am going to need a total of 8 chemical plants for what I'm going to build here. Let's come down here. I don't have but 6, so I need some more chemical plants. These right here. Let's just grab 15 of these. There we go. Oh, I'm out of power. Put those in there. Okay. And let's see. 25 drones. We'll tell it to only pull 50% if it pulls them. We'll go ahead and stick the power pole in here. And then we just need some of these things coming in here. So this right here is going to be a pretty simple build. 2 items, just like the last thing was. So what we can do, and we don't need a whole lot of these. We need 1 belt of graphene. And 1 belt of titanium. And what came out there? Graphene came out. Titanium is going to come out. And then we'll take the items right here, the chemical plants. And we'll need 8 of them. We'll put those right there. Those right there. And we will continue that down the line there. And then once again, we're just going to run these things down here. Run that in there. Alright. And what this is going to be is, this is going to be the carbon nanotubes. And that will be a supply. We'll just make as many as we can. Alright, and this right here, carbon nanotubes. And there we go. Let's hook it up and we'll be good to go. What are the numbers here? 3 per second, 1 per second. So use the green belts and just make it easy. And then yellow belts on the other side, and run it out. There we go. That's in there. That's in there. And we'll stick those 2 right in there. And that will start producing. And that should be our carbon nanotubes that we need. And then that just leaves us with crystal silicon as the item that I still need in order to produce the broadband fiber. We will produce more of that, but there we go. That is producing that. That does appear to be running. I'm not getting enough down here. That really going to require... Should only be one belt. Just a matter of it filling up. That's got plenty. That's got plenty. I'm just looking to make sure that it is running at 100%, because it does need to be running at 100%. And it is. Once it's filled up, it's going good. Okay, and we're just going to continue right on around here. Now, we may take some of our foundations, and let's see. Let's run this down, see if we can save some foundations. Oh, I don't want them doing that. There we go. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. I think I've gotten rid of all the water. Now then, let's do one more blueprint here for what we're doing. This is going to be the broadband fiber. One more tower. Very good. Now this is going to be... This requires 3 items. I'm going to need the carbon nanotubes, and we will ask for 500 of them. We're going to need crystal silicon, and we're going to need plastic. I'm just going to ask for a certain amount here. All right. Put the drones in there. Okay, I'm going to leave that at the 10%. Then we're going to go up to the 50%. Okay. And with that, we will demand this. We've got stuff coming in there. We got stuff coming in there. We got stuff coming in there. Okay. We're certainly not producing enough of those. We need 4 per second of those. That means we need 8 machines. And we've only got, I know we've got 2 machines of that. We've got a backlog of that, but we need to produce that and bring that in from one of our other towers. But we can at least get this build put together. There's going to be 3 items that's going to be needed for these broadband particles. And then that's going to work out well. Okay, let's do this. Put the carbon nanofibers here, and this is going to require 16 machines, so 8 and 8. Let's see if that's going to require 16 machines. I'm going to need to do 8 on one side, 8 on the other side, and this has 2 inputs. So let's see. It has 2 items that are going to be here. I'm going to put these out on both of those, on both sides. Let's put the production here of these things. There's 8 there. Oops. And 8 there. How closely jammed together those are. Alright, very good. And then what we want to do is bring this down through here. This down through here. And same thing on this side. Bring that there. And that there. And then what we want to do is, let's see, that would be the crystal silicon, that would be the plastic. Let's see, I need the belt to go all the way to the end of the machine. Okay, and then here in the middle, we'll run this back into here. Okay, we should be able to hook everything up now. But let's do this right here. These and these. Let's go ahead and get a power pole in here. Let's put the power poles in. That's a little overkill on the power pole, but it works. Okay, and with that in mind, we want the particle broadband right there. That's the blueprint we want. We'll put it on both sides. And then just to verify, oh yeah, we can use the cheap sorters. Okay, we want this in here, this in here, this out here, this out here. And then we want this here and this here. And we spin this around and repeat that. Like the symmetry, that is producing particle broadbands. It takes a whole bunch of those. There we go. And we'll take this, tap a couple of times, and drop in all of these sorters. Let it build in this. Now this is not, I don't have enough crystal silicon. I'm gonna have to go build more crystal silicon. And that's what we're gonna go do now. This is gonna be a little bit longer episode, but that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and build the crystal silicon because then I've got everything I need to build the purple science, and we will do the purple science here. So what I'm going to do is come back over here, and I have got, boy, there's iron veins right there sucking out the iron. Let's see. This is where I've got some of this. Now I've got stone right here, and it's going into here to produce silicon. I need 4 of these things running, and I don't have 4 of them running. So what we need to do is reconfigure this a little bit. So let's see. We take this. We need 4 per second. Oh, and that's going to require 8 machines. And if I build that, let's do the math on that. If I do that, let's see, if I'm actually doing that from stone, ooh, that's just way too much. So I'll leave this here. Actually, we'll come back in the next episode because we're going to go to the other planet and do some more stuff there, and we'll come back to Purple Science. So this was Purple Science Part 1, and we will come back and continue with Purple Science Part 2. That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the link shown here for more gameplay. Take care.